Hello and welcome to another episode of Modsauce. As you can see, I did some modifications. I actually think I included this in the ending of the last episode as a side thing. I basically had to put obsidian around the entire bottom two layers here, and as you can see, I think they took out another piece of the wall and put it one side. I thought obsidianing basically too high would be enough, but I guess not. Basically, what was happening was, if you remember, the walls and such were made out of stone, dirt, and gravel, and whatever. What happened was that when the Enderman went past here on the old conveyors, they would end up picking up a block. So I thought that maybe it was an issue with the extra utilities conveyors, so I switched them out for the MFR ones, which is what's being used right now. But no such luck. They kept picking them off. And even worse is, these are actually placed on top of a block, like a carpet or similar. So basically, when they picked off a block in the middle, all of a sudden, they basically break a conveyor belt as well. So I thought to myself, what is one block they cannot pick up that I have a real abundance of? Well, obsidian. Admittedly, I had to take them out and walk around. Now, it's not easy to walk around on this. It will push you around unless you have the plastic boots on. These are made from Mining Factory Reloaded. What you need is basically 4 plastic sheets. Now, I've had a tiny little tree standing outside, giving me plastic constantly. So let's go up there and see if I can actually show you all before we get to the meat of this episode. Where is it? Wait, it's gone. Well, I guess that gives me a chance to talk about it. For some reason, I've been having these weird world corruptions lately. If you saw in the last episode, I had a ton of these diamond block shards, and I don't even know how to make them. Exploded diamond blocks. Why on earth would you explode enough diamond blocks to make these many diamond block shards? Why? And now, as well, I have these pressurizers. I'm baffled, honestly. I don't know what to do. Actually, let's see. 4947. 4947. Can I search for metadata? No, that's the only one that has it. So I don't know what's going on there, at least. I wish I could. Now, the sad thing is you can't reform the diamond shards into diamonds, which is a bit of a shame. But anyway, let's continue. In today's episode, we are gonna autonomize this annoying process right here. This thing right here, you know? You have the Inscriber logic process, you put them in, you stick a piece of silicon, or a piece of gold, or diamond, or pure cirrus quartz in here, and you get a printed circuit out. Yeah, that thing. Considering a lot of these stuff actually use it. You know, everything uses it. Even well, actually, that one doesn't. But a lot of things in ME use the different circuits. Not to mention, you know, the storage cells. They use the logic one. Now, storage cells is something that you probably will end up mass producing at some point. So I figured I'd show y'all how I tend to autonomize this, or how I'm planning to autonomize this thing. So we have a few things that we need first, right? So this is assuming you've actually gone a bit into ME. So you can actually make this pattern terminal, which you'll need since it's an auto-crafting thing. But to make this, if we write pattern, it's actually quite simple. All you need really is a crafting terminal crafting terminal, this thing I'm already looking into, and an engineering process, and you get a pattern terminal. Now with the pattern terminal, we can basically say that 9 pieces of redstone in a crafting operation makes a block of redstone, and we can basically encode that and write a little disk like these saying that basically 9 redstone equals 1 block of redstone. Or another thing like aluminium ingots makes a block of aluminium. So now the way I have done it, as you will see in these ones, are basically I've taken the requirements and put them into this end with the 3. There's basically 2 modes. There's a crafting patterns, which will use the auto crafting system in the atomic something. I honestly don't know. I haven't gotten that far yet. But you want the processing pattern for things that's not crafted in a crafting bench, such as these things. So what you do is, let's grab. I'll actually show how to do the silicon. Let's see, a logic silicon, logic processor. You basically just stick these 3 in here. Yeah, there we go. And you basically did that. Now, if I were to encode it, we would get this thing right here. Creates 1 logic processor with 1 redstone, 1 printed logic circuit, 1 printed silicon. So just gonna delete that for a second. Now, you honestly don't need an MEMI controller. I just made it to basically be sure I have enough channels, because each device here uses a channel in the ME network. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And wow, am I actually? I can't see if it's online or not. But yeah, basically, on this standard wire, you can only have 8 channels of energy coming in, or 8 channels of information coming in. So think of it as what should we call it? A USB hub that can handle this. Well, I can't find a good analogy. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this. Actually, let me just create a bit of light here. Alright, there we go. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this ME interface, which you craft like this. Oops, sorry, wrong one. Which you craft like this with 1 annihilation core and 1 formation core. Now, if you've even watched any of my videos up until now, you should basically know what these do already. Now, what I want to do though is I want to do this. I want to make it a flat version because I want it to interact with something. What I wanted to interact with is a chest. Honestly, a wooden chest would be good enough. So let's make a wooden chest just like that. Place it down there. Now, yeah, there's a slight issue here. The fact that, you know, oops. Okay, I'm not gonna get rid of that block anytime soon. Nope. Okay, well, I'll just have to deal with that. I found a way of deleting them, but too much of a hassle right now. Basically, you can take a slab, for instance. Actually, you know what? Let's just take a cobblestone cover. Those, oh, oops, of them. These are probably something that you'll have anyway. Honestly, oh well, doesn't matter. Now we can open that one again. Now we're gonna stick the ME interface onto it. Alright, so it's pointing into this thing. Now we need to teach it what to do with the chest. And to do that, we basically just put all our patterns in there. There we go. That's as simple as that. Now it knows what to do with the chest. And what it's gonna do with the chest is basically place those materials in there. Now we need at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because we're gonna have 5 of these. So first off, what this might now we need to think here, because this I did not really think about this for a second. Okay, never mind. I got it. Okay. What we're gonna do is take away here as well. Gravel, lovely. Yeah, something like that. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna stick. Yeah, I need this 1 sec here. 1 second. I'm just gonna get rid of some of the gravel because I have a feeling I need to take away these as well. I'll just fix this up later on. Now let's just get some light back in here. Now what we want to do is we're basically gonna put one over there. Right, there we go. We got one down, 2, 3, 4, and I'm gonna grab this one over here because you are gonna need. So you're gonna need. Because you're gonna need 5. So let's stick this one on the end there, and we have 5 now. We're basically gonna delete a few things here as well. This does take up quite a bit of storage, not gonna lie. It does take up quite a bit of an area, but as you can see I made a little thing here. Now I'm just gonna dig myself down like this, right here. And first off, we need these retrieval nodes. Alright? So on this last one over here, we're gonna need 1, 2, 3. Because this is the one that's gonna handle putting all the things together. And I just realized I need an engineering, any one of those. I need a calculation circuit, and I need redstone. I also need silicon. There we go. Alright, so first off, what we're gonna do is we're gonna designate these to be silicon, calculation. Actually, you know what? Let's take them in rarity order. So logic, engineering, calculation. So basically we have silicon, diamond, gold, diamond, pure service quartz, and then everything. So what we need to do is, as I was saying, we're gonna place these. I think I placed this one on the wrong end. Yes, I did. They need to be on the front for some reason. Well, they probably don't need to be, but this is just how I have placed them. As you can see, they are all now connected. And if we just take this, we can just connect them up like so. Just gonna. There we go. I'm not gonna connect all these yet, so let's just do that for now. So here we have them all connected. Now we want only silicon to go into this one, so let's take. We need a diamond. We need a piece of silicon. We need a gold ingot. And we need a pure service quartz. Here we go, because we're going to be making item filters. So first off, we had silicon. So we only want silicon. Oops. Yeah, they're all going to be silicon. Yep. But anyway, we only want silicon to go into this one. For the next one, we want gold for the logic. Alright. So this one we want gold. Now for the next one, we want the diamond. Stick it in there. Yeah, that's diamond, right? Yeah, engineering. Now for this last one, we want old service quartz. And there we go. Now these will only accept silicon, gold, diamond, service quartz. Now the last one is going to accept several things. So one side is going to accept engineering circuit, logic circuit, and calculation circuit. So for this thing, we're going to take it in the top. Now the bottom has to take a printed silicon. Well, it doesn't have to take a printed silicon. You can decide which side you want to take the things in on this one. Now the front is, I think, a requirement. I haven't tried this out, but the front has to be a redstone piece. I'm just gonna connect these together. And we're basically halfway there already. Now what we need are some item retrieval nodes. Just gonna make some on camera as well so you can see what's actually going on. Item transfer nodes. Do I have a chest in here? Let's make 4. There we go. Let's make one of those. We need a few more. There we go. There we go. We got 8 of the item retrieval nodes. Now we're just gonna hop here to the backside and just connect all these. Ooh, it's really that simple. Just gonna connect this one as well. There we go. 5 connected. Now if I could just get out of here, I would hook these up to each other. I will admit, I'm unsure if this certain situation will work, but we will see. Yeah, this should work now. Let's see here. So, printed calculation. Let's take this one out and take, say, 1. And we have no crafting CPUs, so we need to make a crafting CPU as well. ME. For Applied Energistics. Actually, let's just do Applied Energistics. I always forget this part, that you need basically a tiny little computer to handle all the crafting in ME. Mod Applied Energistics 2. Okay. Then one update. No. Okay, so let's try here. Applied Energistics 2. Okay, there we go. We need at least one of these, 1K storage. So we need to make one of those, which we should be able to, I think. I hope, else it's kind of ironic since we set this up for auto crafting. We need the calculation. So as luck would have it, we can actually just quickly make one in our third one here. It is probably gonna be pulled into oh wait. Oh yeah, I see what's going on. Alright, so well, you kinda have that one there. You need to have a few fluix cables. Oh yeah, I got them right there. So we're gonna take those. Oops. Not as I'm doing it. We're gonna take those there. There we go. Now it should have power. Yeah, there we go. You see, the fluix cable can supply any ME or AE2 device. Now these are AE2 devices, and they can actually transfer energy between each other. Now if you look in here, oh yeah, there we go. And it's in there. Huh. Yeah, okay, well, I'll see. We'll have to try this in a moment. And there we have a crafting unit. Now we need the Energistics 2. Now I think we need the 1K storage cell. Which shouldn't be too hard to make. Except we have no... Now this is really going against me today. Alright, let's grab a piece of silicon. And I'm just gonna do everything on camera so y'all can follow along with what I'm doing, so I'm not skipping over anything. And this one is crafting now. It should be going into this thing when it's done. So we're just manually gonna take that one out. Walk over here. Place it in here. And there we go. Now we needed the crafting unit. And there we have it, a 1K storage system. Now what this will do, despite the name of it, is it will basically auto-build. So let's place it down here. Now there we go. We should be able to calculation, make one of these start. First off, so everything that we need is going to be placed in here. Alright. First off, we need an applied service port. And these are basically going to be searching for the inventory. Yeah, it's probably going to take a while because it's searching every single inventory there is. So once it actually finds the... Okay, it's gone in. Wait, what? Okay, so something went wrong here. What's going on here? Stored 1, storage, stored. Crafting 1. Oh. Oh, I see what happened here. It doesn't register this one as being crafted because it went so quickly in. Alright, I'm just gonna throw this in here. And we shall see. Okay, there we go. Now it's in there. And the redstone should already be in here. Yep. And... okay, so... basically, from what I'm gathering, you cannot have those two connect to each other. They have to be separate. And it seems like I was actually wrong. Not only aren't they meant to be connected to each other, this back one actually needs to be connected to the ME interface so that the things will be processed in the ME network. So if I just place things like that, and if we try this now, let's make engineering. No account. No, let's make an engineering one. Because diamonds we have plenty of. Okay, let me just take that one out. Let's do this and that. Now what I was gonna do is we're gonna put everything in here like usual. Oh wait, it already had everything. Yeah, I wanna abort this. I wanna show from scratch. I'm just gonna go here, cancel, put these things back in, and G is gonna take all those out, that one out, and now I wanna make one of those. Cancel. Actually, you know what? Let's take out the silicon as well. That way we can see the entire process from start to finish. Now an engineering circuit, engineering processor, there we go. Label, it needs to craft one of those, and one of those. But it has a diamond, it has silicon, and it has redstone. So, there you go. First off, it's going to try and make these things, the printed engineering circuits. Diamond was in this one, as you can see, and silicon in that one. Now it's going to basically grab it from the ME system, place it back in here, and these three retrieval nodes will put it inside here. The transfer node on the back will transfer it back into the ME system, and now if we look, voila, we have an engineering processor. Just gonna put these back in, and yeah, there you go. There you have your automated inscribers. The only negative part of this method is the fact that you need a supply of ender pearls. You need at least 2, 4, 6, 8. You need at least 20 ender pearls to do this setup, so to say. And you also actually you need a lot more because you need to make this thing with the quantum entanglement diviner. I will the QED. Is it turn right back to it? Yeah, Quarkler. Yeah, okay, the QED. You basically need to make the QED and a bunch of these ender flux crystals so it will go a bit faster. But yeah, that was actually all I had planned for this episode. And with that, I will see you all later.